we'll have to see. But one thing I do want to bring up is Tricky. You were mentioned, and I think we can talk about these because I think there's been enough time. The levels after the boss fight. So you fight the boss, the main boss, and then you unlock one of the special bots. One of them's Nathan Drake, another one's Kratos, and then you play another level after that. Tricky, you had a specific question about these levels, and I'm assuming it was these levels, like something about marketability of them. And now that I've played them, I kind of do you remember what your question was?
Yeah, it was along the lines of if they can make. I don't. I hate to phrase it this way, but like if they could make Astro Bot themed games like that, do we want to play them? Because obviously, like when we play, I don't say Batman, like Arkham Asylum or City or something like that, we play those games and those are like a AAA game. But then when we play Lego Batman, it's kind of like a dumbed down kiddie version. Like I think with Astrobot being able to move over and become Kratos, become Nathan Drake, that Sony could pump out games like that, and I think they would sell.
Those would just be Astrobot games. You pretty much after you like play the game or like what was the description for the Platinum Trophy basically tells you there's going to be another Astrobot. So these levels would just be included in that. You don't need like a separate game. I mean, I guess like you're thinking is kind of like, hey, there's like Lego Horizon, so kind of like that. But
I'm
you would
just,
just put those levels in the next Astrobot game. You don't need a separate game for those.
but my question is if they did put out an Astrobot themed Uncharted, would that be marketable? That was my question. Not that like you personally would play it, but I'm saying if they were to put out like a full game or even like a Lego length game where it's just go out into the PlayStation Studios world, but you're playing as Astrobot, are those marketable? That was basically my.
No, I don't think they would be because part of the charm of Astrobot is they cram so many references all into one space. Like when you find the Elena bot, she's on top of the submarine that you find in the first game, and it's got like the PlayStation like sacred symbols on the side of it. So a lot of what you play in those levels is just crammed. This is like piece by piece taken from the series and crammed into one level. A whole level, like just going through like the first Uncharted as like an Astrobot character, I think would get a little old and thin. I think the reason they are so much fun is because it's in the Uncharted one, they give you pistols that you use to shoot reskinned enemies that look like pirates. In the Horizon one, you get like a bow and arrow like Aloy, and there's a tall neck walking around, and there's enemies that are kind of like more robotic than in other levels.